craft all time. Yep, as you will be aware already, we've been on holiday. Our annual August holiday. We was a bit like that at first whether or not to go, but we figured let's do it because goodness knows what's going to happen from now on, so off we went. We just had a proper lazy holiday. It was great. We went Monday to Friday, stayed in a caravan, so we were self-contained and what have you, pretty much kept ourselves to ourselves, which we do anyway. Went out a couple of nights for tea in the restaurant, table had to be pre-booked and everything, full table service, so I didn't need to get up and move around. Absolutely brilliant. And then we just spent the rest of it being lazy. But we did have a wander into the town, and of course I went back to some of the charity shops I went to last year and got some awesome stuff from, including some of the vintage fabrics that I got to make some of my digi-kits with. So yep, and I come back with all sorts. But yeah, so starting in that shop, I got these. Yep, I'm sorry if the lighting's a bit off, guys. I'm back to filming on the old Google Pixel phone. No particular reason other than the fact it finally started working again after several months of not doing. So, yay. We'll give that a try. But yeah, so I managed to grab some fabric, well not fabrics, some tablecloths and stuff, which is awesome because this is the same shop where I got the other ones from, and the vintage doilies and stuff last year, so awesome. I love this one. This is really pretty actually. This is like a rectangular one, or is it square? It's actually square. Excuse the noise in the background, that's the washing machine doing the usual holiday laundry, post holiday laundry. But yeah, so nice. It's kind of an off-white colour. So, and this, I love this. This is a round one, but it's already like a really nice vintagey colour. It already looks like it's been tea stained, which is awesome. This lighting looks awful. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to try, because we have a round table outside in the backyard, I'm going to try just laying this over the top to see if I can get some prints, yeah, off it when I'm tea and coffee dyeing. Then I got two little placemats kind of thing, material ones. I thought they'd be really nice as inside covers. Not so much an outside, but maybe an inside lining fabric or pockets or something. So that's that. And these are really cool. These are like, it said on it table mats. There are 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, there isn't. 7, 8 of them. There's 8 of them. They're exactly the same. They haven't been hand embroidered, unfortunately. They've been printed, which I was a little disappointed at. So the thing is, in the shop now, well, that shop anyway, everything was in bags, in clear bags, and you couldn't take them out to have a look, and I thought they were hand embroidered, but not. Never mind, they've still got some really cool patterns on them, and that is really pretty anyway. So, and like I said, there's 8 of them. It only cost me £2, I'm not going to complain. There's 8 of them, and then I got these. Which way is it? That way. These are really pretty. Don't know what it's going to show up like colour wise on here. Let's see if I can alter this. It's not too bad. It's looking a bit more yellow now anyway. It's like a goldy colour, but that is beautiful, and that has been Well, it might have even been machine stitched, but it's beautiful. It's stitching, it's not printed. Absolutely gorgeous. And there's 2 of them, which are like placemats, the same. And then there's this really cool table runner. I love the tassels on it as well. So it's the same, that side and the other side, and then it's got that beautiful design down the middle. That were only £1, so I had to have that. Then I proper squeed. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Honestly, I've got some not vintage, I've got some proper ledger paper in a book. It were only £1. But yeah, it's a recent one. It's not a vintage one, it is a recent one. I can't remember. I don't think there's a date on it actually. No, there isn't a date on it, but it's not a vintage one. I'd say it's fairly new. There is a bit of writing in it where somebody's obviously just filled it out but then never done anything with it. There's just that page with a bit of writing in it. The rest of it is completely blank. But this is really good paper, really good quality paper. And it's coloured, which is awesome. So I've got some proper ledger paper of my own now. So I'm really excited about. Oh, there. Oh no, that's the number. Yeah. There is no date on it for when it was published. Probably could find out, but I'm guessing it's a recent one anyway. It looks newish to me. It's definitely not vintage, I wouldn't have said. But yeah, but it's never been used and there's loads in there, so I'm really excited about that. Aren't we sad? Then I squeed again when I found this. I love this. This I thought was just like it were, a book of birds, which it is, but it's also pretty much like a dictionary. Not a dictionary so much, but I can't think of the word, my brain's gone. But it's not a dictionary, but it does give you the names of the birds and information about them, as well as pictures. Somewhere, you know, they're all kind of black and white up till around here, and then you start getting pictures. The one thing I like about that is they're on one side as well. The other side has just got writing on. So they're good for fussy cutting, but also good for just folding up and putting in, or making tags out of. You've got black and white ones, then you get to coloured ones. Then you get to some more information about them, and then right at the back you've got these little squares that are all countries and stuff. Yeah, range maps. So they're all like mini maps and stuff of where the birds can be found, which is awesome because I think cut out, grunged up a little bit and faffed with a bit, they'll make really cool stamps. Or like little paperclip embellishments and stuff like that. And then of course you've got your index and stuff. But it's really cool. So yeah, it's massive and all. And it is, oops, headbutting the camera, sorry guys. It's not an old one. Forgot where I saw it now, but it's not an old book. No, 1986. So, I mean, it is vintage, but it's not old. And then I spotted this and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got to have it. Got to have it. It is the Reader's Digest Touring Guide to Britain. And I bought this specifically apart from the fact it's a maps book, but specifically because I already have one here. I bought this from one of our local charity shops. It says £1.99 on the label, but that's not actually what I paid for it. I didn't realise the label was still on. That's not what I paid for it, because I bought it in with a bundle of other books and it didn't cost that much. But this one is pretty much like new. The one that I got from our local shop is pretty much like brand new. This one is exactly the same, but it's been well used and loved. You can see how aged it is. It's not a vintage book, it's a is it 95, I think, or 1992. Yeah, 92 I think it is. First edition 92, yeah. It's a 1992 book, so's the other one. Obviously they're exactly the same, but this one's just been a little bit more used, more loved. So now I won't feel as guilty about chopping into this one. What I'll probably do is use the new one and keep the older one. Use this one and grungy it up and keep that one. But yeah, I'm well happy that now I've got two. Because you know what you're like, I mean, you get these things and then when you've only got the one, you never really want to use it. You want to hoard them because there's only that one. And now I've got two. So I'm really happy about that. Then, what then? Oh yeah, same shop. These all came from the one shop, by the way. The same shop had this in, and this made me laugh. I shouted at man back for this. I'm like, what on earth is daft paper? It's draft paper, not daft, draft. But it was rolled up like this, and he's like, it's probably something to do with drawing or something like that. Or not sure. I said, well, I don't know what it is, but it's only £1, so I'm having it. And like I said, it was wrapped up like this, and these ends were all folded up like that and sellotaped up. This is awesome, guys. We got back to the caravan, undid it all. God knows what I'm going to do with it, but I couldn't leave it at that price. Oh, that's what I meant to do. I meant to research this before doing this video and I forgot. There's quite a bit of it. And it is fairly big. And it's like vellum. You just take one piece out because they're exactly the same, all of them. They're all the same. Like they don't follow on in numbers or anything, they're exactly the same. Sorry, the washing machine's making loads of noises. It sounded like someone were at the door. But yeah, so like I said, the numbers don't follow on or anything. It's exactly, every sheet is like this. It's got some bit of writing and stuff at the bottom, and then it's got that up there at the top. But then that's it. So the rest of it is literally just like vellum paper. So yeah, I've no idea what I'm going to do with it. But at the end of the day, if I don't do anything with the writing, I've got a fairly good sheet of vellum to play with there. And quite a bit of it. And it was only £1, so I had to have it. But I will do a bit of research on this company. Midland, can you see that? Midland Transformer Co. Limited. Birmingham, okay. I'll do a bit of research on them and see. But yeah, so couldn't resist that at £1. Then, oh, there we go. Then went into a different charity shop. Well, went into all of them, but then I found these in a different one. This was just a bag full of things, which are like party streamer stuff. Yeah, it's got them in and then just a load of bits, but it's this sort of stuff, like ribbony stuff, but paper, like you put round flowers and bouquets and stuff like that, where you get your scissors and you curl it and it spirals. There were a bag full of them, which I wasn't very interested in. What I was interested in was this that was in the bag, which I thought were just really cute, and it were only 50p for the whole thing. But yeah, I'm not really interested in them, but this I was, especially for 50p. It's a little sewing thing. Look at this. It's got the pin cushion on the top. It's a little jar. So you undo that. That's encased in that. So that comes out. It sits in the lid. And then inside you've got some little pins. Little pair of scissors. Cloth tape measure. A thimble. And then all these tiny little bobbins of cotton. How cool is that for 50p? I just really love that. So I'm going to keep all them in there. I'm not going to take them out and put them elsewhere. They will live in there. And then obviously that will go back on the top. And then I will actually use that because I'm not sure what I've done with it because I've had to move around. Oh, it's here. Because right at the moment in time I'm using this little dude that Karen over at While Dicey Sleeps made me. A little cup of coffee, hot chocolate. I use that as a pin cushion at the moment in time. But she actually, oh, I know exactly where it is. I'm going to say she actually made another one of them in white. And I know exactly where it is. She's here. Here it is. This one here. The little unicorn that I also use as a pin cushion, but I use this for my beading stuff, my plastic needle. But I use that for my beading stuff. It's supposed to be a Christmas ornament. Yeah, the string snapped off it. It's used as a pin cushion. But yeah, so I will actually use this. I'll put that literally right over there. I know you can't see, but over there. I'll put that over there because I really like that. It's not in the way. I can still get to my other stuff in the tub, and then I've got somewhere for my needles. How cool is that?